It makes sense that some of the best shows are here at Hollywood Studios where the magic of the silver screen comes to life. Hey friends, Tina Lala here, and we're going to bring all the great shows Hollywood Studio has to offer so you don't miss a thing. Let's go! First up, get ready for an adrenaline pumping experience at the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. This show has it all: daring stunts, massive explosions, heart stomping action that recreates the iconic adventures of Indiana Jones himself. It's just incredible. Indiana Jones is shown in a huge amphitheater which holds 2,000 guests and plays a few times a day. What's really cool about this stunt experience is the impressive detailed sets that are moved in and out during the show. It really makes you feel like you're on a live movie set. Let's not forget the giant rolling ball that's like 12 feet in diameter and weighs over 400 pounds that gets moved back and forth every take that almost crushes Indiana Jones. These sets are very detailed and are meant to be replicas of scenes from the actual Indiana Jones movies. Did you know that this show was supposed to be an opening day attraction when the park opened on May 1st, 1989? However, director George Lucas and Walt Disney World CEO Michael Eisner didn't feel the show was ready enough by opening day. The show did, however, open in August of 1989, only a few months later, but it has remained the same show ever since. I have to say, this show is awesome. The explosions are amazing, the people fighting and the gunfire. It really is a great stunt show performance, and you do feel like you're seeing a movie set. It's awesome. Let's head over to the Hyperion Theater and see the Frozen Sing-Along Celebration. If you like Frozen, like me, or just like the singing parts of the movie Frozen, like me, then this show is one you shouldn't miss. It brings in Elsa and Anna and Kristoff, and they have these Arendelle historian friends who narrate the Frozen story through song and humor. The show itself is funny and cute, and Elsa and Anna make an appearance, which makes it special for our little friends. But what's truly magical is when Elsa makes it snow inside, and you're sitting close enough to the stage, you might be able to grab a handful of the paper snow confetti for a special keepsake memory. Now, there is a lightning lane for this show, but there are so many performances during the day, you have plenty of opportunity to catch it, and as long as you get here 20 minutes before showtime, you'll definitely have a seat. It's a great break from a hot day, and the show is really worth seeing. If you saw our Where Can You Find Characters at Hollywood Studios, then you also know you can do a meet and greet with Olaf just around the corner after the show. Do you feel the force within? Or do you have more of a dark side? If you've got anyone in your party who loves Star Wars, then they must see the Jedi Training Trials of the Temple Experience. This fun show allows young Padawans to fight alongside Darth Vader and Kylo Ren. Sadly, there is an age restriction of 4 to 12, and there's no exception. Sorry, Mr. Don. This 20-minute show can really be quite entertaining based on the willingness of the younglings to either cross over to the dark side or prove themselves worthy of the Force. If you love Broadway musicals, then the Beauty and the Beast live on stage show at the Theater of the Stars is a must for you. This amazing musical brings the classic tale of Beauty and the Beast to life with stunning costumes, captivating performances, and unforgettable songs. This is Megan's favorite production, and we always see the show whenever we go to the studios. The costumes are Broadway worthy, and the singers' voices are just fantastic. Did you know that the Beauty and the Beast live on stage show premiered on November 22nd, 1991, which is the same day the animated feature film opened in theaters? The performance is about 25 minutes long, but it captures the highlights of the animated film in a very tasteful way. The theater seats about 1,500 people on bench-style seats. Be prepared to fold your coat or bring a seat pad to sit on. I'm not sure I'd pay for the Disney Genie Plus to access the Lightning Lane for this show, since so many people fit and there are a few shows during the day. As long as you arrive at least 30 minutes prior to the show, you'll be fine wherever you're seated. Since the show is in what's considered an open theater and Florida's weather is unpredictable, be sure to check the My Disney Experience app for show times during rainstorms for cancellations. Otherwise, it's rain or shine, and trust me, when it rains, this is a great spot to duck out from the storm. If things are a bit blurry, it could be because you're in the theater to see Muppet Vision 3D. Kermit the Frog and the gang take you through a tour of their lab showing a new movie-making invention with Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker. And as always, zaniness ensues. I love when Sweetums comes out looking for the bunny. It makes me feel like a real Muppet show. And how they've kept Statler and Waldorf positioned in their usual heckler section to make negative commentary is priceless. Make sure you check the time on the clock tower outside to see whose friendly face is hanging out up there. Check out Miss Piggy's debut as the Fountain Queen outside the building. This fountain is a great place to sit and eat a Mickey ice cream or visit this gelato vendor that's been nearby lately. The gelato is amazing. This fountain is also quite a place to see at night with the lights on and the water spraying. It's really pretty. As you enter the building through the turnstile, go to your right and you will find a welcome mat. Be sure to take a peek underneath the mat, but don't worry, the ticket taker is out to lunch. There are all types of funny puns in the Muppet 3D queue area. One is this net full of jello hanging from the ceiling that signifies the famous Mouseketeer, a net full of jello. There are hysterical labels on the boxes, and this performance is reminiscent of the old Muppet Show that used to be on television in the 70s and 80s. And it's a great show and definitely one not to miss. Well, I can't talk about shows and not mention the best show of them all, and that is Fantasmic, which performs each night at the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater. This show about Mickey's fight against nightmares features dozens of characters and Mickey Mouse in various costumes from classic Disney movies like Steamboat Willie, Brave Little Tailor, and Fantasia. The stage is centered around a man-made 50-foot mountain where various performers appear, and there's a moat around the island stage. During the performance, there's water that sprays up with a projection on it, which is similar to the Disneyland show called World of Color. But this performance brings out a bunch of the villains like Chernabog, Jafar, Scar, Ursula, all to fight Mickey. And then Maleficent turns into a giant dragon, which is pretty cool. It's a true fight of good and evil, ending with Mickey victorious and all our Disney character friends celebrating with Steamboat Mickey. I mean, there's fire, water, explosion, dancing, true love, dancing monkeys. I mean, it's got it all. You've got to see it. It's really a show that is worth waiting for at later on at night. Now, there are multiple ways to ensure your seat for this performance. There are dining packages with the Brown Derby, Mama Melrose, and Hollywood and Vine that ensure your ticket to the VIP section. Or you can wait at the gate at least 45 minutes before the show starts. But be aware, if you're right up against that gate, you're going to be down in the splash zone. And cast members are also very strict about moving all the way down the benches because they want to get 6,900 people into those seats. And they have an additional 3,000 people that stand in the back. So I highly recommend doing the dining package. I like doing Hollywood and Vine, and it gets you right into the VIP section nice and easy. Here's a Tina tip. Since the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater is an outdoor venue, you can eat at your seat. Take the time to obtain a really good viewing seat and then have someone in your party go get snacks for the group like popcorn, candied nuts, ice cream, a Mickey pretzel, a drink, whatever you need to do. Just remember, you're going to be sitting there for a while. And these are also just metal bench seats. So you're going to probably want something to sit on, like a blanket or fold up your coat or something like that. But this show is definitely worth waiting for, and I highly recommend it. Now that we saw all the shows at Hollywood Studios, it's time for the most important show of the year, and that's the holidays. Don't miss out on seeing the Christmas tree at Hollywood Studios. I wonder what other decorations there are. Well, check out our next video and you'll see the holiday decorations and treats at Hollywood Studios for 2023.